Welcome on the pedal board, y'all. It's the second to the last episode for the end of season 1. We got some teenage engineering jams going on. Thanks, guys. Saying some love to our sponsors. We got a real special episode for you. Yeah. This week, we are interviewing the professor himself, Professor Pedalz, yo. And he's going to talk about some sweet shit, dude. And then we also got Vince. And like Vince to joy a Vagabond audio and internet fame. But you know how it goes. How it goes around here. So without further ado, today we are going to talk about guitar solos, what makes them cool, what makes them suck. And then we're going to bring on our special opinionator, the mad scientist himself. I give you Professor Pedalz. Hi, Professor.
How's it going?
Going pretty good. I imagine you have some opinions. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Professor. Tell us what's happening. What's the haps over there?
Just eating some happy little trees.
Oh yes, me too. I'm fully medicated, yo. Actually, I'm off my meds, so I am not taking my meds today. So this is gonna be a real emotional roller coaster for me.
You're much more energetic than usual.
I know, because I'm not chemically suppressed. It's a double-edged sword, though. I'm gonna let you know it is a double-edged sword. My emotions swing real happy and then real sad and mad.
Right.
More mad. Yeah. Well, there's some unforeseen side effects with my antidepressants that I'm going to have to wean myself off them because daddy don't like the side effects. Side effects have developed and it's no good.
I don't like you when you're medicated.
Yeah, I don't like me either. But the professor is medicated and we're happy to have him.
See, though, that's what we need to figure out. You might need some meds in your life.
Yeah. Oh, he's crushing them up and putting them in drinks now. Professor Pedalz, tell the world what you do.
I mean, we do other things.
Oh, professor's going to be vague. Yeah, but we're not here for you to be mysterious. The professor builds amazing pedals. Formerly, the humble, the bleak, the unentertaining Brandon Schock.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah, and then there was a very bad accident and chemical exposure, and
there was a explosion in the lab.
And now we're stuck with this guy. His creations are definitely. I mean, Brandon Schock's creations were already insane. Professor Pedalz are insaner. Insaner, is that a word? Can I make up words?
It's officially a word. We'll copyright it.
I want to take a nap.
Mr. Lowell George.
Oh, I'm taking a nap. You guys just fill in.
I'm Vince. Hi guys. John Frusciante.
He put his pants on. We would have liked it better the other way. We could all feel better about ourselves.
Oh, I'm naked below the waist right now.
More often than not, so am I. So
I'm comfortable in my pants.
What you cooking in the lab there, Professor Pedalz?
Oh, we're always cooking something here. Boxes and boxes of stuff. Not this box. This box is empty.
Well, what do we have in store? What can we look forward to in the future? You can be as vague or specific as you wish.
I'm very happy to announce the Moon Toboggan coming very soon,
And
as well as the Migo. The Moon Toboggan is a distortion pedal in the vein of a Big Muff.
It's like a pineapple glazed Big Muff.
Okay.
I do like
all
a
right.
Luau. It sounds we have a video coming out very soon. The professor was kind enough to hook me up with one, and I will be massacring a ukulele with it. So
looking forward to that.
It's a pretty sweet uke shred.
Yeah, I am really, really, really not to like toot my own horn, but I'm going to anyway because I do it. Is that
Purdy.
I shred the fucking ukulele, dude.
I like the portrait of Lowell on that pedal that you did. That's really great.
Oh yeah,
The
dude. I
artwork is
know.
amazing. You
I know.
really captured his likeness.
I know my buff legs and my kind of
Very
roundish
meaty body.
center. Yeah.
Oh,
But look,
I
dude, did you
thought
see
you
the
were the one with the
biceps?
apple in your
BA
mouth.
biceps because I crush your whole gang, dude.
Bro.
I could throw you across the fucking state of Texas, dude. He's so small. You got to get him some like one of them wingsuits, and then he'll fly. It'll be great.
Yes. Yes.
I love umbrella drinks. I love coconut, but I can't have it because it makes me itchy.
I do remember that from the first time you came over.
Yes, it's unwise for me to partake of coconut.
Why? Weak genes.
Weak genes.
Yeah.
Do we really want to have this conversation, man?
So, Professor,
this road is not one I want to take.
Yep, I'll tap out now.
good.
I don't want to go up against an unmedicated Lowell live on that topic.
No, you don't. Things will be exposed. We'll just tape buttholes open, and this is just how it's going to go. That's the big running joke in my house right now. So we've got some cool stuff coming from Professor Pedalz. What else is cool that we've got coming from you, Professor? Something that I've been shanghaied into doing.
Well, during the explosion, we had a couple of mutations, let's say, and some of the pedals have come to life.
Unhappy, inconvenient accidents, as we like to call them around the lab.
Most of the trash was very inconvenient.
So you say pedals came to life. Now, are they like actually alive, or are you just
I can't tell anymore.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening
Because I've never seen a pedal talk or anything like that. I'm wondering what's going on your end.
I got right
on my end. I just go with the flow, and that's why I take the happy little trees.
Well, so the professor's going to be esoteric and weird about this, so I'm just going to come out and tell him. Professor's got a documentary crew just had me around, and Professor's got a show coming out September 25th, and it's going to be a document chronicling of his misadventures with all his wacky little friends. I'm regrettably in it due to bad career choices.
Yeah, we got to talk about that country album at some point because really,
and she takes a bath, the water turns to gravy, and I wonder if she will have my baby. I'm all teeth. So we got that coming out.
Oh God!
But on to today's subject, we brought the professor on because we wanted his insight, his intellect, if you will. And Vince, and
now I'm just a fucking inconvenient afterthought.
Well, he's got a sip. He's sipping on a sip there. What you got in that sip? Diet Coke?
Coke Cherry, thank you very much.
Is it Diet? Is it like Coke Cherry Zero? You
Nope.
plebe.
I'm not watching my figure. All dad bod all the time.
Actually, you're pretty ripped up. Last time I checked. Yeah.
Like that.
For those of you who are just listening to the audio version, I got to see like a what's the term now?
There's an
Oompa Loompa flex on me here. Because I'm a giant, and the professor's bigger than beautiful.
Like them sweet pythons.
Kiss them, touch it. We're gonna talk about guitar solos, y'all. We're gonna talk about what makes a good guitar solo, and we're going to talk about what effects make a good guitar solo, because this is the Pedalbored podcast, the podcast where us jaded gear junkies come to get our next fix. So since we got everyone together now, hey, Professor.
Yes.
How many guitarists does it take to change a light bulb?
More than a bassist?
Just one, and 1,999 others to say they could do it better. Insert opening here.
30 minutes in.
Cold open, dude. Come on. Have some love here. So I venture to say, Vince, I already know the answer to this. Who's a good guitar soloist? Thanks. Professor, who's a good guitar soloist? We'll come back to Vince. He's thinking.
I really like Rusty Cooley and Devin Townsend.
Fair. Both Rusty Cooley's a little more kind of straight up, but Devin definitely dives into some of the effects laden stuff. I know he's pretty big on some effects that you wouldn't usually hear in the particular kind of crazy kind of pogo genre of progressive metal that he plays. No, well done, sir. Well done. I agree. Vince, have you thought of yours yet? I want to give you some time to kind of to percolate over there.
My brain takes a little while to load, and you gotta give me some buffering time. I'm actually really impressed with Chris Buck.
Oh, I was going to cue the music. Who?
I don't know who that is.
He's an English guitarist, kind of a influencer, if you will. But
England has good cheese.
They
Burn.
do. Yeah.
On fire. Professor's on fire, burning grins to the ground.
Your mind must be like a fucking circus.
Oh, me or him?
Well, you're a whole other conversation. I'm just gonna skip you for now.
You know what song has been stuck in my head all week? It's very funny that you say that. It's that one part of Madagascar 3 where it's like the circus, the Afro circus, Afro, polka dot, Afro.
You know what? That sums you up pretty well.
Mine's more like if you take a slide and you run it way up the strings, like way down by the bridge, and then you just pluck and slide it real slow.
I was gonna say that, but with like 8 metal zones on.
Nice. Maybe.
So rock you like a hurricane. Got it.
Okay, so
but more unintentional.
For me.
So back to the cheese.
Chris Buck is incredibly talented.
Where do we find this dude? I've never heard of him.
He's on YouTube.
Is he like a YouTube guitarist?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been on that pedal show, I think a year or two ago. He's very, very good.
I like that Guthrie Govan. He's always been impressive. He's an impressive guitar player. But as far as like a good soloist, I like guys like, obviously there's the straight shredder guys, and then there's like the blues dudes. Mm-hmm. I kind of like dudes that infuse, like definitely can take sounds and kind of infuse them, or like effects and infuse them into their solos. Tom Morello, very distinctive. Very distinctive. Not he's an impressive shredder if he wanted to be, but his use of effects is very trademarky. Jack White is another one in any project he's ever been in.
Yeah.
Very on the nose. They're on the nose solos for sure. They're not, I wouldn't say they're like crazy.
Jack
creative.
They're hit or miss.
Yeah, but it's definitely where it needs to be. I kind of like, it's weird too, because it's almost the antithesis of what I do, is that I like in the pocket guitar players. I really do. Like guys that really can find, like they can move fast if they need to, but they don't always need to. I think the professor needs another happy little tree.
You fade in there.
He's starting to fade. That's what I like. I don't know.
I remember Guitar Hero. I can't remember exactly which one, but Tom Morello he was like a boss on one of the levels.
I think that was Guitar Hero 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was actually kind of cool. You had to beat Tom Morello to get through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Just take away his whammy and see what happens. I found your weakness, Tom Morello. It's bullets. Oh, bullets. My only weakness. How did you know? Capitalism. Capitalism is
That'll
Tom
do it.
Morello's weakness.
That's a joke all on its own.
Dude,
You
seriously.
just say the word.
Seriously, think about it. He's doing online guitar lessons. He's got a signature guitar. He's got signature pedals. He's selling $500 tickets to the Rage Against the Machine shows. He's become everything the band sang about, like sang against. He's become it. I said it. It's on the internet. I don't care, Tom Morello. You got beef? Come on. Come on and talk to me. I know you're smart. I'm dumb as hell. I'll drag you down to my level and beat you with experience. So come on. I just threw a challenge out to Tom Morello. I actually love you, Tom Morello, but you bring it. I'm gonna bring it too.
Morello would crush you.
Good.
Intellectual battle.
Please do it on our podcast. You know how I got no pride to injure, so let's just do this, dude. I've got no pride and no shame. So let's rock and roll. Plus, I get him on the podcast. I mean, I'm I'm clickbaiting. I'm like fishing for like guests. Because Tom Morello is actually really, really cool. If you look at my pedal board, you can see there's an influence there.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I almost bought the Tom Morello Strat. Just saying. I just don't like Floyd Rose's, dude.
He doesn't even like his Strat.
Yeah. It just looked really cool. Hey, don't you shake your head at me, Vince. You buy stuff because it looks cool all the time. So don't even start with me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not jaded.
I think the only purist guitar player here that's like has like a pure sense of like gear needs is the Professor. I've seen his guitar collection. It's an eclectic mix, but that man can like rock a Squire with pride, you know, like for reals, like, and loves it and thinks it's the greatest thing there is. And, you know, you couldn't tell if you heard it that it was a Squire, you know, like, and I think me and you, Vince, I think we're a little bit jaded at this point. I think we're definitely more jaded than the Professor.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Professor doesn't even know where he is.
Yeah.
You know your name? What's your actual name? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what are you a professor of exactly?
Pedals.
You have a doctorate in pedalology?
Yeah,
it's honorary.
I gave him one. It was written in crayons on construction paper.
It's right here.
It's like my my dental degree.
It's made of popsicle sticks.
Well, I work at a nonprofit that's a dental nonprofit. Occasionally somebody like will assume that I'm a dentist and I'm not. And I'm like,
I wouldn't want you working on my teeth, dentist or not.
I don't know, man. I've got good hands, strong, articulated hands. Look at that.
They look like they're from a circus.
Yeah, small, sticky fingers that go places.
It's covered in fucking Cheeto dust most of the time, isn't it?
Only jalapeno Cheetos.
Oh, those are so good. Oh, those are
no one is denying that.
Yeah, that's a fact of life, dude. You know what I really like too?
LaCroix.
Chili. No, God, no. Ooh, I just drink that crap because it's, you know, I'm trying to like be responsible in my old age, you know, and be in better health. That's the only reason I drink that stuff. So it's kind of like
who are you kidding?
It's like an alternative to soda.
Too.
Yeah.
Not today.
Dude, I'm going to tell you what, Vince. You know what? Clock's ticking. You're approaching that age where that metabolism of yours is going to fail you hard. And then you're going to have to like do the stuff that me and Brandon do to not be like 500 pounds.
I have the worst Italian genes. And
yeah, it's coming, dude.
If I'm just going to say it, everyone on my dad's side of the family is extremely overweight. So I'm really, really hoping that I don't have that gene. Because I know by 30, I'm just going to fucking.
Yeah, but just think about it. Military time's almost over.
Yeah,
you're kind of living a sedentary lifestyle.
Based about 3 months, I'm going to gain about 90 pounds.
Yeah, welcome to the club, dude. See, my vanity faded away at 30. That was the gift of 30 to me, was that my vanity just went away. And it was amazing too, because in 20s, I was very vain, worried about my figure, working about looking good, you know, like staying in shape. and like being on my hustle. And then 30 came along, and I'm like, I don't give a shit anymore.
I don't have anybody to impress. So
it was liberating, dude. I felt liberated. I felt freed. And now I'm approaching 40. And there's this the hilarity of life is this, that your body, your brain becomes everything you ever wanted it to be. It becomes this powerful machine that you can set forth on things and like conquer them and succeed and do all the things you ever dreamed of doing in your 20s without all the bullshit involved. But there's a trade-off. You don't have as much time as you used to. You know what I mean? Like you have to, like, time moves much faster. Your body doesn't heal. Slower. Yeah, but your body doesn't heal itself anymore. When you have an injury, you actually have to go have it fixed. It just doesn't heal anymore. You know what I mean? Like I got like a callus on my foot and I had to like have it lasered off because I couldn't get it to go away like I used to. I used to wear boots when I was 20s, and you get callus on your feet and you just get the little file thing and it's in a bathtub and you're done, right? You're just good for another year or two. Yeah. But leaving the Mona Lisa's falling apart. She's timeless. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't tell when I wink. That's it.
I mean, Professor looks like he's falling apart pretty hard over there.
He's having a nap. It's okay.
So, Professor, what would be your favorite? Let's go overdrive pedal or distortion.
Oh, boo!
Don't worry, we're getting there.
Boo.
The plasma drive.
Okay. All right, that fits
Third
you well.
man.
Okay. All right. So what's your desert island pedal? I want to see what your taste is. That's thinking space.
Oh,
desert island pedal. That's a good question. I already know what yours is. So just be quiet.
It's really tough when it's only one.
Yeah. It can't be a multi-effect either. Let's just say that too. You gotta it can't be like it can do a lot of one thing, but it can't be like an H9 or something like that has a bunch of effects built in. Like you're one. I'm making rules now.
Oh, that's fair.
Some sort of delay.
Yeah, that sounds like a little bit up your alley. I would say it'd be like a mold spore for you.
The Red Panda particle.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Is that the delay pitch shifter sort of thing?
Yeah.
What about you, Vince? What would be your desert island pedal? And why is it a CE1?
I was gonna say the same thing.
The CE1. As much as I enjoy the CE1, it's not that. It would be between the full tone OCD or the Ibanez WH10 wah.
Man, you were like the Pepperidge Farms of YouTube guitar players. I guess Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay.
The OCD has been on my board for almost 10 years now. It's just like the one overdrive I keep gravitating towards.
Your tastes are like a bottle of bland ranch. It's just trash sauce.
I like simplicity.
It's just trash sauce for uncultured peasants.
Your island only has coconuts.
Your island only has ranch trees.
I'm a simple guy. I don't need a lot. Just give me one very good thing and I'll be happy.
I have a question. What soundproofing does that flag make?
Oh, it's really just
freedom. It insulates the freedom inside of his garage. America.
It keeps it all contained in this space.
I got one flying out in front of my house. America.
Damn right.
But it's not soundproofing.
Hey, big thanks to the troops. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you,
troops.
You're welcome. You're welcome for my service.
My dad is a vet, and I have mad respect for veterans. I actually do support veterans whenever I can. So
you're welcome for my service.
That's a Valhalla project bracelet right there, buddy. They never take off. I don't get to do my desert island pedal. Well, fine. You guys can just wonder.
No one said you couldn't fucking talk.
Oh, dude, it's a Digitech whammy. Come on. You know me.
I prefer the pitchfork.
You can take your pitchfork and put it where the sun don't shine, along with everything else that's probably up there, like your sanity, your wallet. your keys. Moisturizer.
It helps. Probably got a big muff up there too.
Ooh, like an NYC big muff. I like big edges and all. I like the plasma drive a lot though too. I have that pedal on my what I had lovingly referred to as my fun board. It's the board I take to jams to blow people's stupid little minds. One of my favorite things to do, and all of my buddies that listen to this podcast could be like, "Oh, that son of a bitch." I go to jazz jams and I play Nintendo music, and I love it.
Yeah, you told me about that.
And they hate it. I had a drummer get super mad at me. It's like, "What the fuck you doing, man?" And I'm like, because I had like the SY1, and I got the plasma drive, and I got the Astral Destiny, and I got my super awesome fun pedal experience, which the Professor Pedalz alter former ego built for me.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah, that guy was
I didn't like him that much.
A shameless sycophant and charlatan, and
he smelled weird too.
He smelled of elderberries and shame.
Yeah. There was also a hint of KY in there too. I don't know what's going on.
No, Astroglide. Astroglide. Come on. You don't be KY guy. Nobody likes that. Moving on. Today, we are going to do Sound Toys of the Week. I think there might be a reoccurring theme in here, but I doubt Vince is going to jump in line because he doesn't do stuff like that. He's not really like a team player, as they say.
I don't get along with people.
We love Vince here at the Pedalboard Podcast. We do.
Yeah, I can
tell. He does
completely lost.
This is how we show affection on the Pedalboard Podcast, is through rampant, rampaging abuse. It's the only way I ever learned to love. Ask my wife.
My therapy bills are in the mail, by the way.
I have one semester of psychology under my belt. So if you need some help, guys, you know to talk to.
Be the first one I call.
I actually have some friends that are therapists. It's weird too, because like one of the things that like people don't get, and I'm sure you guys get this in your general professions, is that when you tell somebody what you do, they immediately like launch into diatribes or tell you stories of stuff like that. Because I do like dental stuff. Like I get like 2 stories all the time. I have a friend that's a therapist, and the second, they tell someone that. And I was actually at a party this weekend, and one of the ladies there was a therapist who I made very uncomfortable with some of my comments.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
So that was a normal conversation.
Yeah.
She talked about what she did for a living, but she was being vague. And I'm like, I just asked her point blank, "Hey, what do you do?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm a behavioral therapist." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I didn't launch into the diatribe about that. I don't need to know a bunch about therapy. And I said something about a dude that I really, really just don't like. There's a guy that is the brother of a friend of mine. We all just kind of, we tolerate him because his brother is our friend and we really respect him. So his brother is tolerated based on our appreciation of our friend. But I told him that I wanted to I just felt like I'd be doing the world a favor if I shoved him in a burlap sack and drowned him in the Columbia River. She's like, "That's really aggressive." I was like,
clearly you don't know me very well.
Yeah, clearly you don't know me very well. So Vince, we'll start with you because I'm sure you have something that's different from me and Brandon. I got a sneaking suspicion that me and Brandon's might be very similar. What is your sound toy of the week?
It's actually a contender for my Desert Island pedal.
Oh, cool.
An OCD. Got it.
Oh, screw you, Vince. Professor just burned you. I burned you to the ground.
It's okay. At least I don't shit myself regularly.
That's fair.
The Source Audio Collider. It's a dual digital delay and reverb based off the.
I'm pooping right now.
I got my colostomy bag full. I got to replace it.
I got a box I got to send you soon.
You do? What have your shit?
I might do it.
Oh God! If I get a box with your shit in it, I'm mailing you anthrax. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna mail you fucking anthrax.
Well, I haven't got high in a while, so that'd be fun.
I'll help you out.
Let's talk about your particle
Collider.
Tell us what
me
it
or
does.
him.
You.
Oh, Oh, you said particle. This is a collider.
Particle collider, whatever. Just tell us.
Get your shit together. God.
What does it do?
So it's
Stuff.
just cool stuff. So it's a delay and reverb. Source Audio has the Nemesis delay and Venturous reverb. So it's kind of like a best of both. You can run delay and reverb in series or parallel. Delay into delay or whatever. MIDI, stereo, and it has the Neuro app, so you can add a bunch of extra shit. And we'll go ahead and play the crickets now. And Professor, you're up.
I mean,
actually, I love Source. I love Source Audio stuff.
Yeah, Source Audio has some amazing things. Their tremolo. What is this sound that is playing?
That's just me with my phone and the YouTube stuff. It's
hearing things.
Yep.
Yeah, their stuff is good.
Is that it? The stuff is good. Professor, what did you
expect much out of him?
What did you bring for your sound toy of the week?
I want you to go first because I'm wondering if you thought ours were similar. I don't know what you have.
Oh, well, I was gonna do. Okay, so my sound toy of the week is a fuzz pedal, sort of. But it's really cool, and it's by the professor himself. It's the Professor Pedalz Moon Toboggan.
Oh.
I think this is I'm so take it from the guy that is stupid jaded about fuzz pedals. You should throw fuzz pedal at me. Like, I'm the guy that rolls his eyes. I'm just like, oh dude, I've heard it all. Apparently I haven't. Professor Pedalz, check out that cool badge, check out that cool artwork. Moon Toboggan, he does great. It actually does great. This is his kind of design, his idea. It's a collab the professor did when he could be tied down to be collabing. I love the artwork, love the sounds. It makes an ukulele sound like a death metal festival. Shameless self-promotion plug. There you guys go. So that's me. It's the Moon Toboggan. Do you have any questions, Vince?
No, I enjoy pineapple glaze on my muff, so I'm excited to hear that.
Nice way to totally jack my metaphor. Appropriate. That's metaphorical appropriation, buddy.
You know what? I don't like you anymore.
You love me. Shut up.
We're gonna have words after this.
Oh, please do. Don't threaten me with a good time. Only if you take your shirt off. Professor.
I'll take it off now.
Oh yeah, buddy.
So mine is totally different.
Okay, well, I was wrong. I can be and am wrong.
I was wondering what was going on today.
I was using this opportunity for shameless self-promotion, but
that's awesome.
Go ahead and give us some integrity then.
My sound toy of the week is Idiot Box Effects Mad Dr. Stutter.
Nice.
That's interesting.
That's
right.
I know that pedal. I know that pedal. It's my second favorite, like, crazy trim pedal.
So what is there anything like what's crazy about it?
It's a stutter pedal. It just chops up your sound. It's got to be one of the most fun.
It reminds me of the slicer, the Boss, slicer. It reminds me a lot of that, but in a much more easy to use, like, I would say more tangible format. I've played that pedal. I like weird trim pedals. It's one of my little quirky things. So one of the things you can always be like lol love is jack nasty pedals, pitch effects, love pitch effects, trim. I actually have more trims than a lot of other pedals. Reverbs. I'm kind of a reverb nut. So it's just kind of, but trims. That my favorite that is the Noise Kick Effects Diabetes, the trim fuzz. That's kind of like my first favorite. So there's that. Let's see, guys. I'm out of here. Yeah, it's got Wilford Brimley on the front of it too, and his eyes light up red when you turn it on.
Oh, God. That's fucking frightening.
No, dude, did you see the Reagan fuzz that Noise Kick did, where it had Trump as Kawato coming out of Reagan? It was just amazing, dude. I think we've lost the professor again. But yes,
span is
check out these pedals. Let's give a little shout out to our sponsorship, because there's a couple really cool ones doing some really cool stuff for us. Vince, you want to start the shout outs to the sponsors?
Yes. First off would be Revv Amps. They sent us a
They
D20.
sent Vince an amp. No, we're gonna be clear. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, and I ain't gonna lie to people about this stuff either. You know me, it's a take no prisoners kind of thing.
Sucks to suck, nerd.
Yeah, they sent Vince an amp.
We're
I'll just
working
use
on
my
more.
fenders or something.
But yeah, Revv sent us a D20 head. It's a 20-watt lunchbox head.
Yeah.
We got some teenage engineering pocket operators.
We love these. This, I'm telling you, these guys, this is magic, right? These guys are magic. They're tons of fun. They're easy to use. They're very, you can use, I've been using them on recordings a lot. And they do like here, they do like really like stupid, cool sounds.
That sounds like shit. And now that awkward part is over, you can use that as a backing track for now. We also got SE microphones. Sent us a couple of condenser mics. What else we got? Bullet Cable for sending us cables for our pedalboard 911 segment. What else we got? Professor himself. Vagabond Audio.
Professor Pedalz, yo.
Yep.
I'm
missing one. Oh, get off my case.
Yeah, get off my case. They make
awesome pedal boards and custom cases and pretty much whatever you could possibly need. So get in touch with Ed over there. He's a good dude.
We should do an online auction to get to sell kisses from Vince.
We can do like an online bidding thing.
Nice. Yeah, let's just hop on Grindr for that.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Dude, jars of Texas air.
Sweet Texas air. The taste of the smell of freedom. Oh, you guys are the best.
If you buy 2, you get a jar of my bathwater also.
This is the best time I've had on a podcast in a while. Jars of bathwater. I just letting you know. I slept real good last night. It was a good night. I had a good dinner. Slept super good. I watched the 10 Commandments this morning while I did answered emails. Just to let you know how my day's going.
That's cool. I don't remember asking, but okay. I'm glad you're having a good day.
You try to burn me, bro, but I'm like fireproof, man.
Vince without medication, and
Vince is clearly in his garage. Dude, the thing's right there. It's like up top.
I know. I can't do anything about it.
No, that's
the rest of the room looks better though.
Find your lack of commitment disturbing. The pedal.
You're a homeowner now. Fuck off.
I am a homeowner. Hopefully the professor will be able to get his own lab soon. His crazy warehouse in like a bad part of town. Next to a methadone clinic.
Your car on cinder blocks.
What car?
That's fair.
So just to recap, keep your eyes open for Professor Pedalz Party Time, a show that's not like other shows. It's a show by your bros over at Pedalboard, kind of, riffing on guitar culture and just being crazy nut jobs, as we all kind of are. If you haven't gathered by the kind of whimsical, ramshackle, wandering nature of this podcast today.
We're much funnier if you're intoxicated while you watch.
I'm not intoxicated. I'm sober as a court judge.
I'm saying
brother.
Like all the viewers, if they
drink a beer
on the show,
it's
we
juicy,
also do
pale.
some other things.
There are some other things, and there's
lots of other things.
There's some stuff. There's some shenanigans.
Comedy.
I've kind of chalked it up to dead Robot Chicken meets Sesame Street.
I'd be more like The Whitest Kids You Know, and what was that Canadian one? I can't remember the name.
The shenanigans of a man who seems like he's on LSD, talking to a bunch of inanimate objects. This is for you.
Yeah, this is for you. So look out that we also have a fabulous line. The professor will be releasing a fabulous line of Professor Pedalz coming out very, very soon. That's Pedalz with a Z for zest.
Cool.
Yeah, for zest. Get yours while they're hot when they come out, because just do it. Do as you're told, pedal people. They're hot. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're not. Get them all the time. But yeah, so that's us. We're the Pedalboard Podcast. I have been Lowell George Granoff. That has been Vince DeJoya, and we would like to especially thank the professor for joining us, Professor Pedalz of Professor Pedalz and Party Time. Professor, do you have any closing thoughts?
I just think.
Do you think?
Be fantastic. Be fantastic always, everybody, and try not to lick a bag of suck. Peace.